Hey, somebody needs to sign Doug to a contract. I'm talking about a major contract. NWA, All Elite Fed Pro Wrestling, the World Wrestling Federation. Somebody needs to sign Doug, aka Draws, because this guy looks like Draws. That's what I call him. I call him Draws, and he is a badass like Draws. This was a great badass interview, man. Holy crap. He buried that gay cowboy in the hat who gassed up Raja. Man, he buried him in that interview, and rightfully so. He repeated everything I said in my previous video. Everybody on that roster are cowards, and they are not friends with Stu. Not even close. You are not friends with Syko Stu. Why would you pin this man 1, 2, 3 after Raja Bell gave this man over 20-something punches, unanswered punches, and yet your ass don't care? You still wanted to finish the goddamn match? That's insane. That's what Doug meant, aka Draws. That's what he meant. That is a shit company. He buried the whole company. It's crazy because he said that he was the only guy who jumped in the ring who wanted to stop Raja Bell. That's crazy. You people are not friends. That's what he meant in the interview. They are not friends. They are selfish, evil people. And I'm glad that Draws co-signed everything I said. That's a shit indie macho company. Draws said that if it wasn't for him, that Raja Bell would have killed Syko Stu. And that's facts. That's facts on facts. But also, in this interview, he confirmed that Raja Bell is a trash fighter. He trashed his double leg move that he tried to do on Draws. What does that tell you? I told you. Raja Bell Jackson is trash. He's a trash fighter. In fact, go back and watch that video. Go back and watch the fight between Draws and Raja Bell. Draws won that fight. He couldn't take down Draws, and Draws got a headbutt, and Draws bit him. That's what he said. Bruh, Raja Bell sucks. He can't fight, and he is a coward. Now, I'm going to show bits and pieces of this interview that Doug gave, aka Draws. I'm not going to show the full interview. I want you to watch the full interview on your own. I just want these clips in just for context. Make sure you watch the full interview on YouTube. Also, Draws is a hero. He saved Syko Stu's life. Imagine, you are supposed to be a fake pro wrestler. I'm talking about that whole roster. You were scared of Raja Bell? Him? It's like those people make wrestling look like a fake, carny circus joke. But Doug, that guy is a true badass. He wanted that smoke. He wanted to run that fade with Raja Bell. You gotta put some respect on Draws' name. Like I said, somebody needs to sign this guy. He deserves a big time contract with All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling, who else? TNA, etc. Give Draws a chance, aka Doug.
Ago, I know Syko Stu personally, and yeah, so to get started with it, what actually happened to Stu? How bad are his injuries?
Broken facial bones is from what I'm hearing, missing teeth, has no recollection of what happened, incoherent, and then even from the people closest to it now that I'm disassociating with, they won't even put up the full story. Stu's pretty fucked up, I'll put it this way. What happened yesterday is he choked on his own blood.
On his own teeth, I heard.
Yeah, teeth and blood.
And he lost all of his teeth, right?
A lot of them, yeah. Broken facial bones. He was out on the slam, and then the guy had made contact multiple times. I remember seeing that kind of being in shock, and then I just went. Outside of that, running in, there was other people that could have got involved that I made eye contact with, but they just stayed by the stage. Let me put it this way. I'm sorry to Stu that the people that said that they were your friends let this happen.
So how did you end up being involved? Because from what I understand, you weren't part of that match, that segment. How did you end up out there in the middle of the ring during this match?
I just got done with my match. I was blown up, took the heat, did the shit. Then I get a whisper by somebody, hey, something, it's not right. I might need you to go out there and check a scenario. This guy's going to do a spot. I'm like, when does the spot happen? Oh, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Well, you want to let me know, but like, you're not telling me when the cue is, when is the spot supposed to happen. You're just going to let me know just in case. All right, so I'm stuck waiting for this cue. I walk out to somebody with the radio. I said, hey, talk to the back. When do you guys want me to go? What's happening? I was informed about the beer can incident actually shortly before that. They told me that they, made up, shook hands, hugged it out multiple times. So it was going to be fine, but they just want to make sure. I talked to the person out front with the radio. I walked back to the ring. I see the slam. I see the first punch, second punch, and by then I'm at people in front of me and I just start moving. I kind of wish I would have just sprung on like the slam. So that's where I'm at. I mean, honestly, there's nothing worse than you watch somebody you care about. He's a veteran. He's me. And these are people who are supposed to love him. And I'm the only one on the outskirts to be told to watch this, apparently. And then I'm in there and I'm battling, I'm doing whatever, trying to like work this. And I'm telling the guy to calm down. And now he's trying to fight me. It's all fucked,
So them telling you to watch this and get involved, if this was supposed to be an angle, it kind of doesn't make any sense because you have nothing to do with their storyline or whatever. It seems like they kind of wanted you there just because you're the only one who can shoot, which in wrestling means for real fight, right?
It felt like it. Like how you'd use a dog. Like, hey, we'll send our bitch to go do this.
But the fact that they told you to watch out and, be ready, and the fact that this had nothing to do with any of the storylines kind of shows that this was premeditated, right?
I think the premeditation part comes on the side of AJ Mana. You brought somebody that was volatile, that you knew had issues.
So real quick, that's the friend of Raja who brought him to the event.
That's the small calf, small ass, chicken legs bitch with the cowboy hat.
So this fight, whatever you want to call it, Raja Jackson.
Attempted murder.
Right, this attempted murder, he landed like 20-something punches on him. 23 punches on him. You pull him off, and then he tried to go at you. So was he trying to continue beating him even further?
I think the culmination between his dad picking on him and all his daddy issues came out and all the shit that AJ gassed up into his head. Because let me put it this way. I don't like Raja. I think Raja's a shit person for what he did. But I think AJ's a bigger shit person for gassing him up to be in that fucking ring, to leading him to ruin his own fucking life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a fucking problem with. You can't fucking tell me that's not, I don't believe in coincidence.
He was basically trying to put the blood on someone else's hands.
Exactly, because he's not going to do it himself. Mm-hmm. The few little backyard fights he fucking got in where he got beat the up, and then you got somebody that's a real fighter, trained by somebody that was one of the greatest of all time, and then you had him do your dirty work. He ruined two people's lives.
So what happened when you got involved with Raja? Why did he want to keep going? Well, I know his chat was like gassing him up too, leading up to it, which we've talked about.
Another reason why live streaming is toxic.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
When you're a man, you're in control of your life. If you do things for other men, you're their bitch. You are not a man,
Basically
you're a puppet.
Doug, so what happened when you and him squared off?
I just went in there to stop it first, because I was kind of in shock. I saw Stu. I saw the punches. It felt like slow motion. I'm looking around. I'm looking at Stu's friends staring at me, not running in. I'm only running in. Somebody f***ing pinned Stu after he almost got beat to death. People are so chicken shit that they don't understand violence. They don't understand what's going on. They don't want to partake in anything. They weren't willing to save their friend. They would rather worry about their own image, their self, their match, or this. Sometimes the world stops. Sometimes the world stops. You could go to the store one day, be shopping for fucking groceries, and if you see an old lady get beat up and fucking robbed, you have to do something. Sometimes the world stops. So these fucking people are sitting in the fucking ring watching a man get beat to death that they call the fucking friend. The people in the back are telling me, hey, can you go out there and make sure nothing bad happens? So now I got all this responsibility. But at the same time, if I'm AJ Mana, if I'm the people that told me to go out there, if that's the person I brought, or I know this whole situation's going on, I'd be right at the ring. If somebody told me that Ian had the possibility of having a fingernail being put out of place because somebody might be a little off in the ring, you think I would take a chance of my friend getting hurt? I'd be in the corner of the ring on the very side in the front row. You couldn't move me from the spot. I'd run the whole show. Fuck all of you. That's my friend. That's my family. That's somebody who means more to me than anything in the world. I would never let something touch him. I would die before something hurts my family. And all the people that call him family, where the fuck were they? And then when we're in the ring and I'm breaking it up and he shoots a fucking double leg on me, by the way, work a better fucking double leg, you fucking prick. And then I'm telling you to fucking calm down. I'm not even fucking fighting. I'm not even being fucking hostile. Then you're trying to fucking work and get lower, do this, change positions, and I'm over here having to swim with you, all this other shit. And then you fucking punch me in the fucking eye after we're breaking it up, you fucking loser. That's why you got fucking headbutt, and that's why I fucking punch you, and you're fucking lucky I was tired from the match before this. What kind of fucking person are you? You fucking low-life fucking clown. You want fucking clout, so you beat up a guy that's fucking half unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight and not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to fucking hurt you. The fuck is wrong with you?
So, do you think he wanted to continue beating up Stu?
I think he would have killed him.
If you didn't stop it, right?
I promise you he would have killed him. He would have killed me if he would have got the best of me. If he would have took my legs out from under me like he was trying to, he was going to do the same thing to me that he did to Stu. Clearly, you watched the stream when he's walking away. I'm tired of people fucking with me. I don't care how many times you've been fingered in your life, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you got a fucking problem with the fucking world and the people around you, change the fucking people around you. Change it up a little bit. Go to therapy. Get some fucking help. Don't take it out on everybody else. And then you want to train by one of the best fighters to ever fucking live, your fucking father, use his fucking clout, use his fucking knowledge, and then you want to hurt people that don't fucking train like that? You're a fucking bully.
Everything that Draw said was spot on. I said everything he said in my last video. That roster, man, they are cowards. They make this business look fake and corny and bad. The fact that nobody jumped in until Draws jumped in, I'm more so pissed off at the guy with the face paint. The first guy who grabbed on to Raja Bell. I'm like, wow, man, he was so afraid of Raja Bell. Bro, you see those punches? That's real, you fake pro wrestler. Man, I'm telling you, the first guy really pissed me off. What a pussy. And I'm glad that Draws confirmed everything I said. That pin, why would you pin a dead guy? Let's be real. Flatline means you're dead for that moment. So you pin this guy just to push an angle, just to finish the match. Bruh, the world stops. The show can't stop. It's not always, oh, the show must go on. This is why people are still pissed off at Vince McMahon, right? Owen Hart dies, Vince McMahon, he still finished the show. That's what I always meant by, was Owen Hart dying a conspiracy theory? Was he taken out on purpose? Because why would you continue the show after your employee just died from the air? Why would you finish the show? That was very comparable to Syko Stu. That's all I'm saying. And I'm